Hi everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Underrated Games. Today I'm talking about Dragon Quest Builders 2. Many people might say, isn't that a highly rated game? Yes, it is, but I feel that within its genre, it should have performed better and received even more recognition. This game sold a fraction of what similar games in the genre did, and despite its high reviews, it disappeared from public perception very quickly. I think the reason for this is the expectations people had of the game. I don't think it fully reached its available audience, because many people don't understand what this game actually is. I hope that if you haven't played this game yet, you will consider trying it after watching this video. I will lay out exactly what is good about it, and also tell you when you shouldn't play it. But I'll leave that for the end. Let's talk about some general information first. This game is available on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch and PC. The PC version is about $19. The lowest recorded prices on consoles are $48 for the Switch and $30 for PlayStation and Xbox. The game originally came out in 2019 and you can play both in single player and online co-op. If you just play through the story, you will probably spend around 75 hours with the game before you see the end credits roll. Before I dive into the details of the game, please consider liking and subscribing. It would be very much appreciated. This is episode 6 of my underrated game series, but I cover much more on my channel. If you are looking for the other episodes, I'll put the link to the playlist in the description. This game has been sold as Minecraft, with Dragon Quest elements. While it does have Minecraft elements, especially after finishing the story, you have a lot more freedom to build your town as you please. I think the less hardcore player should compare this game with something like my time at Sandrock and Stardew Valley. Let me explain why. After you play through the tutorial, you get your own island. But almost immediately, you are sent to another island to get your first batch of recipes. Playing through this island takes about 12 hours. On this island, you do build up a town, but you have much less freedom than you have in Minecraft. However, you go on quests, progress through the story, defend your town from monster attacks, and do jobs for your villagers to make them happy. When they are happy enough, your town will grow. It's just not a sandbox by any stretch of the imagination like other games. The freedom in this game comes from where you build your buildings, not from creating a sandbox in any way, shape or form you want. Again, that option is available, especially after the main story, but many people won't get to that point. For many people, this is an action-adventure game with life simulation and RPG elements, with a high emphasis on building. A building action-adventure life sim, maybe. Who knows, maybe someone will come up with a genre name someday. Regardless, it's definitely very unique. I think if more fans of Stardew Valley, my time at Sandrock, Dinkum and other games like that had gotten their hands on this game, it would have become a lot bigger and reached the audience it deserved. What makes this game great when you start is its charm. Even though it's a completely different Dragon Quest game, it's still Dragon Quest, with the music, the monsters, everything. That just remains very cool and makes it a nice place to be. The thing that will keep you playing is that you are constantly progressing. You are constantly unlocking new recipes, seeing your town grow, unlocking new tools, and more. There is always something that makes the game change at least a little bit. As I said before, the first island takes about 12 hours, and it's great to see it grow from nothing to a thriving town where townsfolk can even do automated work if you let them. They can cook for you, and even completely work the farms. But in the beginning, that's not possible, and you have to do it yourself. This light form of automation, combined with a very light form of RPG, makes it so that you are constantly progressing, and that dynamic works very well. It gives a very satisfying feeling. Combine the Dragon Quest charm with the satisfaction you get from building your town, some light automation, and going through a simple but enjoyable story, and you have a very good game. Before I go into the negatives, don't feel overwhelmed by the town management. You don't have to take care of all of them. You don't have to build houses and beds for everyone. But if you do, the town will become more alive, and the townsfolk will act more like they are actually living in the town. Is it perfect? Definitely not. You shouldn't play this game if you want a challenge. The game is fairly easy. I didn't mind as much because even though it's easy, You feel like you've earned it because it gets impacted by, for example, creating new weapons. Secondly, it's fairly slow. If you need a high pace, then I would not go into this game. If those two reasons don't apply to you and you like games like the ones I mentioned before, then you should definitely give this one a try. Did you play Dragon Quest Builders 2? Or are you interested in playing it now? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.